Early on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court match.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call for 8 seconds. Toronto with the ball. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Barnes is out there with Fred VanVleet, and it's Pirtle in at the center position.
And he's got a smooth stroke from long range. VanVleet doesn't just hoist them up. His three-pointers are always going to be high-quality shots.
MP, no good. Now, here's Owen. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
The defender playing Owens tightly, but it doesn't seem to bother him at all. He gives his shot his full focus.
Here's MP. Following the basket by Shep Owen. Şengün passes to MP. Green kicks to Martin. Back to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Green shooting it down.
Assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. On the wing, Barnes, covered by Mark. MP against VanVleet. Over MP. VanVleet can't get it to go. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Kevin Martin said before, you cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick, and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who was very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself. Hey, putting his own success aside, Owens just can't pass up an easy dime like that. Well done.
And then outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's MP. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Green. That one off the back iron and out.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
And you see how fast Smith reached out. He was running in the open floor.
Owens passes to VanVleet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The pass to Şengün. Over Pirtle. Bank shot, no good.
That's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft for that class, he'd be closer to the top. Championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
A new lineup here for Houston. And then for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Perk. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And he makes both free throws. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But right, they haven't had to go through a whole rebuild. Of course, remaining players.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. They've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Here's Barnes. Trying to get open is Trent. Barnes can't get it to go. Rockets trailed by 3. There's a minute 34 left in the first. And Porter drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left to play.
Substitution.
Points for him. A new lineup here for Houston.
Had to get my grub on real quick, yo.
For a different look here. Not good for
Had to take a break real quick.
Pascal Siakam
Eat it while
comes
it's
in
hot,
for Chris
man.
Boucher. Barnes is checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Trent. Toronto leading by 8. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Shingu. MP is out there at 3. And it's Martin in at the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam King. Smith scanning the floor. Outside Martin. MP dishes to Smith. When the middle of the season rolls around, Clark, how much value do you think there is in keeping an eye on the stadium, seeing what the other teams are doing?
You know, Kevin, I think it's a balancing act depending on your team and the makeup of your squad, where you are in the standings. In some cases, it could be a powerful motivator, but I don't think it should be something that discourages you. You have to keep an eye on what's real and what you can control. There's still time for some dramatic shakeups as the season unfolds.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Martin. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Şengün.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those 3 points.
First personal foul.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Toronto?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach,
Over here
they
stuffing
are
my
piling
face
up
still,
the
yo.
assists.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Raptors leading by 9. Lynch kicks to Barnes. VanVleet wide open. No good with the triple.
No other way to put it, just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
MP, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been a more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Houston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 in long range.
2 minutes.
The shot misses. Good D by Siakam. Owens passes to Barnes. And he overshot that one, missing.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
MP, no good.
Yeah,
That's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
VanVleet on the wing. 8 points for him. Hurdle. That shot, no good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Toronto leading by 7. Coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind. A stud scorer out there all game.
Ate all my food. Let's see if I can come back now.
shit was marvelous, beautiful, man.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Achua, he's checked in for Purple. And so it's Toronto. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against him. They're
The record, 33.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Shep Owens in this game. Guys, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And we've seen Shep Owens just dominate this matchup with NP.
And it hasn't even been close, has it? MP has zero answers for Owens, and it's getting embarrassing for him out here.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Owens is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pearl in at the pivot, heading the middle. Smith with it, now guarded by Owens. MP, no good.
They have been dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And now to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. It's a busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says it means a lot to me that this city, this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touching presence inside the paint. Can get you with the move or just power his way to the hoop.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Owens throws it down hard.
Now you see me, now you don't, says Owen. Sick handle.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
And Greg Pirtle has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off the shot. Guys, that's just really unstoppable.
Substitution on the court.
MP looking around. Looking to end his cold spell. And he lays it straight in.
You know, he doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he does see everything, including that opening.
Raptors leading by He's perfect from the line this time.
Here in the second half, they have definitely made free throw making look easy.
Toronto leading by 12. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Siakam for three. A new 14 for the Raptors. Hurdle. A clear look for Van Vliet. Got it from 16 feet. And that's 13 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Green, the pass to MP. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Van Vliet picks to Owens. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. Count that bucket. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. MP, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Pirtle and the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender, Smith, proving how disruptive he can be on that end. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Raptors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any. It's their shot.
And Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And so now, on the year, they have 35 wins to their credit.
A two-game season series, they win them both. They complete the sweep.
Boy, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even
That's the end of the game with your score. Folks, we'd like to thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please drive home safely. We hope to see you again at the next event.